What would be something for you that you have one wish? Now you see how hard the question is. If you didn't think about it.
Yeah, it's fucking rough. Like
okay,
if I only had one,
multiple wishes, multiple. But
okay, multiple.
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, let's say not just a wish, but like, they tell me, cadiaN, you're gonna be director, CEO of this game now. I would say, I know for you, not so important one, but I would say, bring, unless they actually really, if they actually believe that Subtick or whatever can become better.
Yeah.
If they actually believe, okay, let's give it, you know, a year or whatever to be better. But otherwise, I would say, you make so much fucking money from the cases, from the skins, from the fucking majors. Give us 128 tick. Improve the anti-cheat so that the leaderboard is actually legit. So that these third-party platforms, Face It and so on, you don't need to play from there. Everyone can just fucking launch the game and play like you're playing the real game through their platform. Like weekly kind of seasons, or not week, maybe monthly or whatever.
Face It, it should be one thing like where everyone no split communities. Why is half playing Face It, half playing Premiere?
I just feel like this kind of you get a new player in, and then you're like, well, you need to sign up on this web page, and you need to download this anti-cheat, and like, why can I not just fucking play the game? So that I would fix the movement. I would fix movement, bro. Movement is fucking dodo in this new game.
Yeah, but those things are, like they know that, like you know. Like
yeah, but why are they not fixing?
Yeah, but, okay, why are you not the number one team in the world right now? Like it's a process, no? Like they just they copied. You have to realize it's I don't know. Like I remember someone talking about it, and then I realized like what they actually did. It's not just them porting the game over. They fucking source to engine. There was 0, and then they fucking tried to imitate, like they made a 1-to-1 copy of fucking CS:GO, and of course it's something like movement. Yeah, it may not be there right now. But it's. I co-stream games, and the games look like it's at least it's bro. We're a couple months in, and it's fucking almost perfect.
I was talking with them in Paris as well, and they said we are not gonna release the game before it's like perfect.
Oh,
they said this themselves.
Okay, and that's cooked then.
And the thing is, okay, I can see this argument for publishing the game before it's ready, which is that a lot of more people are gonna play it, a lot of more bugs is gonna be found out, things are gonna develop more quickly. But then you cannot be fucking sleeping on your hands, only. Like, what have they been doing for the last few months? It's too slow, bro. It's too slow. Like, I need them to hire more people and like let's actually fix the things, like because some of the things is fucking annoying is things such as why is there no left hand, why is there no CL bob command, these kind of things.
I think they don't want that.
No, but why do they not want that? Why do they decide if it's left or right hand, bro? Why do they decide? It's been in the game for 20 years, come on.
Did you see the Reddit post? They thought sometimes they seem a little bit disconnected. Sometimes I disagree with the left hand. It's just people had it, now they're mad that it's gone. But one thing I saw a Reddit post. They were considering to take the console away. Like there was a Reddit post where they said,
crazy.
"Yo guys, should we take the console away?" And then people
also the auto exec and configs and stuff.
But you can see the mindset. What their aim is with CS2, when they have the suggestion, yo, should we take the console away? They want to make it a lot of things that before where was a console command, cadiaN, now is in the settings or it's already by default.
No, I love this.
They want to make it a lot more accessible. Like when a fucking person joins CS2, that they don't. Okay, so how do I change? And then they need to look up a fucking on Google, and then this console command. You need to bind the console first. You need to enable it. They want to make it very like more casual friendly.
But let me put it like this one. Okay, this I like because I think this kind of you can see through smokes a little bit better if you add this command in console and you can do this and this. All these kind of like stupid commands, which like is giving you small advantage that the average player don't know. I think all this should be this should not be possible. It should be like when you install the game. Everyone has the same possibilities through the setting menu, you know? and that's the one thing. But the thing I'm saying is, with the left hand and the seal bub and these kind of things, this is not things that, I mean, they can do that. They can add that for sure. Like, bro, they know how to. Yes. But why are they
I don't know
not
if they want to, because
like
left
not
hand
fixing the fixing the movement and stuff is one thing on it, but this is
I don't know if they want to add that. No, like the left hand, because it's another thing it's not hidden from the casual, but you need to fucking bind this, that. This is, everyone has the same game. Everyone, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Bro, if you open the game, there's a setting. You want to play with your gun in the left or the right hand. Come on.
But one thing, I am a little bit Richard Lewis pilled on this whole thing, because I was watching him a lot recently on this topic.
What did he say? What did he say?
I told you already. Like, he just repeats what Valve says, or what he thinks they think. For example, with the sub-tick, again, like, it's not a money problem. It is not a money problem when it comes to 128 tick. They believe that 64 tick, when it came to the CSGO discussion, that 64 tick makes the game run smoother than 128. 128 causes problems. Sub-tick has the potential to be even better than 128 without those problems. And that was what they think. You may not agree with that, but if they somehow pull off sub-tick better than 128, right now we're talking about it. The game is now out sub-tick. I don't even know. Do other games, did they pull it off smoothly before? Sometimes Valve is ahead. It may take some time, but it's not a money problem. 100%.
I would say like this, though. I told them this.
If it was a money problem, wait, one last thing. If it was a money problem, why the fuck are they working on CS2? Why the fuck are they spending 4 years on porting the game over to make it fucking work for the next 20 years to come, instead of just milking cases because the people enjoy CSGO that much anyways, right? Now they're mad that they released CS2, that they worked 4 years on this.
Put it this way, just to this small point, it's like this, okay?
Yeah.
If you want the newer generation of people, all these people who started to play Fortnite and Warzone and these kind of new games, you need to have better graphics. Counter-Strike might be the best game, but if you want the younger generation, you're not gonna make them start playing a game that's 10 years old. This is also a reason why, for the future, it's better for them to make a new game now, which looks better, which is gonna incorporate the younger generation, and then they're gonna be into the skin market like you, and buy money, and by this way, they're gonna generate more. This is the one thing. The other thing I will say, though, is, I told them this, and I stand by this. Overall, like, all the updates they did in, like, CSGO for many years, every time when they made the new AK sounds and this and that, people were always complaining and saying it's shit. I actually think that when you look back at a lot of the major updates they did, they might not make a lot, but a lot of the ones they did do in CSGO was actually making the game better. And sometimes it's about perspective. When you're in the moment, you kind of feel like it's shit, but when you look back 6 months down the line, you're like, okay, it was actually a pretty good update. But I still just think that some of the things that which is annoying me right now is that I understand and I can see why the game is not perfect at this state now and why it shouldn't be. But I also think that there's just some smaller things which, if they just fixed the small things, which is like kind of easy, you know,
like what?
Yeah, like the left hand and the seal bub and maybe some of the movement things, and like when there's some glitches on some maps and like these kind of things, which, I mean, if you have someone who's like a fucking pro at this, like it cannot take long to fix. Like, don't, and for me it's also just the small things, like why is there no new cases? Why don't they make the winter update, you know, with where the maps is like winter, there's snow and shit, like, and the community maps, the fucking community maps only. I loved community maps, the serve, the zombie mode, like all these kind of things, bro. They were so fucking amazing.
Yeah. And they were slow because we have those now, but that they were slow, or?
But they're not the same, no?
No, they are. I think.
Actually.
I think so, yeah. I mean, people have to make the maps again because you can't. It's Source 2. It's a new engine. But they are like Zombie Escape. It's just they have to do them. Not the same. What's not the same? What's not the same?
Not the same. People are saying not the same.
The maps are not the same because they're not done yet, of course. Huh?
No, but they're not talking about the maps. Like, I think they're talking about the overall mode or like the kind of feeling of playing these kind of plugins and stuff. And I mean, I'm just saying, like, for people as well who's not a pro, playing like Death Run and Surf and KC and Zombie mode, like, bro, I had so many fun hours, like, till 5 in the morning, playing these fucking zombie match with my friends, figuring out how to put this box in front of this door and shooting my fucking, I don't even, M4129, what is it called?
That's just because people didn't make it yet, the community didn't make it yet. Am I tripping?
No way the community is making it, bro. So many people love Counter-Strike, they're cooking
it. We have stuff like, you can make this right now. Am I tripping, chat? Yeah, 100%. There's maps like this right now. Story mode, fucking hide and seek, everything. 100%. It's just people need to make the maps because it's CS2. You can't just port it over 1-to-1. Yes, you can 100%. Chat, else you don't know. Yes, 100%. Is this community tripping or am I?
Not sure, because for example, I saw today that someone posted, like James Bartow, he posted about this the warm-up servers. You know, the deathmatch servers where a lot of the pros are playing, that like if you want to change guns in there, you have to do like exclamation mark deagle, exclamation mark orb. Where back in the days you did dot guns in chat, and then you had the menu, you know, you were picking what you want. And this kind of, it's called like source plugin or something, but they don't have that. He said that the guy who owns the server, they don't have that, and it's making it complicated for them.
Yeah, I do remember that. Like there is some, because I tried to make my own server and there's some stuff missing for like those people, but to make, like, one thing, like, yeah, people may say, yeah, it's not the same because surf isn't the same. Yeah, surf isn't the same because movement isn't the same right now, right? I think. And, like, what should they do first? Fucking, like, fix the edge case or fix movement in general? I don't know. I think what may skew your opinion a little bit, and now mine as well, that you said that they said that they would only release it once they think it's finished. Because it clearly wasn't. Was that what they said?
Yes, this is what they said.
No way.
Yes.
But that makes no sense.
But I think also, no, yes, but I think they get pressured by the deadline that they set themselves, you know. They set something the summer or whatever, you know.
And by the community probably. Everyone was asking, yo, when release, and then why release?
But I just think, like, if you look at the player base now, One, like they are taking a big hit right now. I'm not saying that they cannot regain former success, because of course they can. It's fucking Counter-Strike. Of course they can. But
they are always in it for the long run. We can all agree on that. No, like it's right now it's still tough. Yesterday made things a lot better. Can we agree on that? Like Pika's advantage, things like this.
Yeah. It feels better now. Yes.
Yeah, and that was a big thing that now changed, no? Like, what else is there to fix? Some movement, sub-tick, they need to make perfect.
But let me ask you this one, okay? Let's say that they were like 3 years ago, they were like, okay, we need to make new Counter-Strike soon.
Yeah.
And then they start cooking. What's the ideas? Okay, we have basically the perfect video game. We have this. The competitiveness, the skill ceiling, it's still kind of noob friendly. The skins, everything, you know, like people want to watch this live, they watch it from home, yada yada. What can we do to make it better? When they were asking all these people, what can we do to make it better? People were saying like, okay, you need this kind of leaderboard, the platform, you know, like a little bit better anti-cheat. Imagine if, like, actually, I don't know if it's because that the tick, like 128, 64 tick, whatever, is going to be shit in 6 years compared to sub-tick or whatever. But I'm just saying, imagine they release CS2 with a perfect leaderboard, better anti-cheat, like they invested like millions into better anti-cheat, and 128 tick. Like where the game would be right now. It would be fucking, bro, everyone in the fucking world would be playing fucking Counter-Strike.
You mean that they fucked up the release?
I'm just saying, like, they made some choices, and the choices might be better at some point, but how good would it, like, why would it have been bad to just be 128 tick from the beginning in the new game? Like, who would have complained? Who would have been sitting in their chair?
It's their mindset that it doesn't run well. And imagine, Nine, we can all, like,
says who?
Nine, it's their philosophy, like, they believe that it runs not smooth in 128. Like, what can I say? And then you say, my face it game. Yeah, but maybe everything, I don't know. Maybe if there's fucking, it's what? Richard Lewis said that they said what they believe.
Yeah. I mean, and maybe when we look back at this conversation in 3 years, we're gonna be like, yeah, Subtech is fucking legendary.
And then people switch to Subtech because it's so much better. Like, I don't know.
I mean, but this is why it would be fun. It could be cool if you talk to them only, but
they did fuck up the release. We can all agree on that. But what they probably just wanted to. You said they had some deadlines, and it for sure fastens the process to get the game like where it should be. If people are like forced to play it, you know what I mean? Where people are sending emails because they can't play Go anymore. Like, is it the right solution? No. Like, it's, I don't know. It's
the thing I do like though is that one thing I think was really bad with CS:GO was that some servers, for example, matchmaking is 64 tick and pro games is 128 tick. And then if you are Hansi from Germany and you see your favorite German player Crimbo throw a smoke, and then you want to go and replicate it on a server, it's not going to be the same. Do you know what I mean? Like kind of these kind of small things.
That's shit.
This is where it's better. Yeah, this is where it's better. It's just the same.
Yeah, you know? It's nice if everyone has the same is playing on the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's crazy. I mean, okay, tell me right now. Do you think that in 2 years from now? I don't know. Okay, let me ask you first this. This is just a yes or no.
Yeah.
In 2 years, will the game be better than it was in CS:GO?
I think so, yes. Bro, we had first of all, better, yes, and as well, more easily updatable for them. AK, we will be happier when it comes to fucking updates, because CS:GO was a clusterfuck. Bro, like, at least from what, what we know, I think. No, it was like full spaghetti code. They worked on it for so long. Old tools as well for community people. I remember when the skins people were so happy, and the map creators once CS2 got announced and everything, because now they can work with these new tools as well. Before it was a clusterfuck. My game, I played the Danger Zone map, Vineyard, my game crashes. I changed my resolution, my game crashes. It's CS:GO.
I mean, the new engine for sure. The new engine for sure is better, for sure. But okay,
you mean just the game? I start in-game pistol round. Will that feel better, or what do you mean?
No, I mean like the overall state of the game. Like, will more people enjoy?
Sooner
will
than
more
2
people
years.
enjoy playing CS2? Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Let me ask you like this then. In 1 year from now, when you come back, 2025, 1st of January, you had a good New Year's Eve, and you play Premier. Are you gonna play without cheaters?
I still believe like they can't just. I don't know if you saw me talk about this. There's no way that they're not cooking on something. It has been in the rumors that AI anti-cheat was a thing that they are working on, no? Imagine right now, cadiaN, what do you need for AI? You need data. All you need is data. I'm not a programmer, but when it comes to other AIs, like, you just need a lot of information, a lot of data. They released the game. The cheating problem has never been this bad. We can all agree. Maybe they're just fucking collecting data over these first 4 months. They make the game a clusterfuck. They collect fucking millions of games of data. They know who the cheaters are. And then they release the fucking AI anti-cheat, yada yada, everything done. I still, somewhere deep in my head, I think that may be happening right now. Because else, there's no way that this is how it's supposed to be.
Of course there's gonna be cheaters. You know, of course there's gonna be cheaters. But what I'm talking about is, for example, you saw my Premier rating, 20,000. How can I meet someone at 20,000 who's been cheating for like 40 games and he's still cheating? Like, how is he not caught yet?
Yeah, again, I believe in the fucking. I'll put my tinfoil hat on. I believe they're collecting data for the fucking revolutionizing AI anti-cheat game, which other games are gonna be like, where other games are gonna be, or other people are like, oh my god, they need anti-cheat like CS2, they need AI anti-cheat. Kernel, that's not gonna do it for them. No, bro. I'm telling you. And one thing again to the kernel discussion, because like everybody says, oh, just give us kernel anti-cheat. It's another thing. At least, like, again, I'm Richard Lewis pilled. I heard him rant about it a lot, where people start ranting on Reddit. He reads it and then he fucking talks about it with what they think, what Valve thinks. Kernel is not what they want to do. Like, they don't want to have kernel access. They believe that there's a way without kernel, you know?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know how to program it only, but it's like, let's say that that there should be some kind of like, let's say there's a average reaction time for people to kill an enemy, yeah?
Yeah.
And if someone surpasses this with X percentage, they just automatically gets into like some kind of more like where someone is some robot is scanning their demos more. I don't know how to explain it, One, but do you know what I mean? Like they should be able to like if people who spin botting, aim botting, these kind of things, bro. How can they should not be able to get away with it? Like of course, if someone is sitting and using some radar hack in tier 4 where they paid like thousands of money for this cheat, it's difficult maybe to get. But these kind of cheats where you go to a web page and you install it and you play 2 minutes later, bro, they should be on top of this.
I still think AI anti-cheat, bro. Like if you really imagine, like, because a cheater plays differently than a normal person, right? He knows, imagine 100% of the time he rotates at exactly the right moment and stuff. Whereas a normal guy does it fucking 60% of the time, maximum, or whatever, you know? Like, 100%, like, there has to be a way to make AI anti-cheat work, no? If you digest the data correctly. You just need to know who actually cheats, maybe have manual fucking people look at it until it can learn itself.
Manual, oof, that's gonna... Bro, with the amount of games...
with obvious ones.
But the thing is also, people are mass reporting, right? Because a lot of people also think that everyone is cheating. So, like, it's a lot of reports. I mean, Overwatch did the...
Guys, I said manual for the thing to learn. Of course, you need fucking some... the system needs to know who's a cheater and who's not. What do you... Huh? I didn't say manual overall. When did CS2 get released?
The actual release, was it like
September?
Wait, CS2 release.
Boah, September is crazy, bro. Are you sure that they said that?
Wednesday, 27th September.
Are you sure they said?
Yes.
Try to repeat it.
It was like, I was like kind of asking like, okay, when do you think the game is going to be released and stuff? And they said they can't put an exact date, but for them it's more important to, when they release it, that it's a finished product, that the game is ready, that there's not like a lot of flaws in the game.
No, but then they got pushed. Was that very early before the game got released, or?
This was in Paris. When was Paris? May or something? So then they released it, what, 4 months later or something, no?
Then I agree with you where they do need to hire some more people. Like, and not just say like, oh yeah, they need to hire more people, it will solve everything. That's not true. Like, they need to fucking, it's a new engine, first of all, they need to learn it, they need to fucking, you need to introduce them, and that will delay things and stuff. But they are hiring a lot of people right now.
I mean, I don't know how it works, but I remember that someone told me, but this is many years ago, so I'm not saying this is the case anymore, but someone said like, many years ago that like there's like only 10 people working on CS or something. Like this is like something I was told like 4 years ago or something. 10 people.
Yeah.
And then they were comparing it to Dota or something, and Dota had like, I mean, a lot more people. Actually, but I mean, this is also a few years ago.
Yeah, I think they hired more. Like they had some. You could see like where they were looking for people and stuff. I think what they do need for sure. Why the hell are they releasing some things, cadiaN? Do you remember at the beginning?
Flum said 30. Flum said 30. This maybe Flum was one of those playtesting it or what. I said 30 now.
Bro, one thing, like, because what speaks against hiring more people and stuff, right? Like, it takes a lot of time to introduce them. It's a new engine. They need to learn it first. Like, it takes some time, and then you need to explain the code, blah, blah, blah. But something that I and you could do, just some people that test stuff before it gets pushed. Because I swear it looks very unprofessional, in my opinion, for a fucking company that earns this much. To have, do you remember at the beginning, you defuse the bomb, and we have the 10-second defuse timer, right? The tick, tick, tick. That was starting at like 12 or something. It was not even close to being correct. Or things like, do you remember the beginning? Someone defused the bomb, put his head down, you shot, and the bullets were just going through the school. Yes. I could play with you 5 games, 10 games, would take us a day, and we would find things that are just easy to fix, right? Like the 10-second defuse timer, that's a click of a button. And before it gets, it looks so unprofessional. It's them in this never-ending cycle of reading thousands of emails. Maybe they miss important emails of stuff that actually fucking matters, but not a lot of people see. And then there's a bomb, 10-second defuse, 10-second defuse, 10-second defuse. It's more testers, no? Because we have so many things that get released where you and I come up into a game and we would find out immediately.
The thing with the head, did that get... why did that not get found out in the beta?
I think didn't it get added with the full release? I think. I don't know.
So it's because they changed something and then it was a byproduct of that, or what?
Yeah, I think it wasn't there in the beta. But you know, for example, another thing, and you will say like, oh yeah, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, but it's something that's a click of a button to fix. When you unboxed cases at the beginning and the gold rolled in, it showed you as a blue. It showed the wrong fucking logo. Like before you publicly release the game that is one of the highest earning fucking games, and most players across the world, most fans, like at least test run unboxing 1 gold. Everybody was like, and I know, oh yeah, but why is he saying this? It doesn't matter for the game. Yes, it doesn't, but it does, because it's just proving a point of like why they're releasing this unfinished thing, you know, like just test unbox 1 gold. You see that there's a problem, and then it's, yo Jimbo, please change the picture to gold instead of blue. Done, you know.
I think for me it's more that, let's say they released the game and that the game was more ready. The kind of ramp that it could like take, you know, like it would be flying up this ramp, and the popularity, like, because all the people that maybe has not been playing CS for a few years or whatever, like, friends would be poking them, hey, did you play the new Counter-Strike? It's fucking great. Where now it's like, people are like, man, it's not fun, I'm not enjoying it. Even I had friends who were playing like a lot of CSGO that don't want to play CS2 anymore because they don't think it's fun anymore, where, you know, like, it could have exploded. I feel like it could have exploded if they... if the game was at a better state when it was released, it would kind of... It's the snowball effect. You know about this, yeah?
100%.
It's like a domino, whatever you call it, domino effect, you know? Like, it's... yeah. That's more what I think is a bit of a shame, to be honest.
The release was... Can we say the worst release ever, apart from fucking, like, Artifact or something?
No, not the worst one. What was that game called that everyone was so hyped about?
Cyberpunk.
Yes, Cyberpunk, yes.
True. But, like, for a game like Counter-Strike, with how much money they make per person, like, and don't say, oh yeah, but at the beginning I remember everyone said, oh yeah, but just give them some time or whatever. Like, everyone was in Valve's favor, now it shifted big time. But at the beginning, you could have argued a game like Valorant just popped up out of nowhere, and on release, it looked much more crisp than CS2 looks now, probably, or when it comes to obvious bugs.
The thing is also, I would say the thing that's the issue a little bit for CS, if I have to defend them a little bit, is that let's say you didn't know about Counter-Strike Go, okay? You didn't know about CSGO, and they published CS2. You'd probably say, this game is fucking banging. This is an insane game. I mean, okay, maybe there would still be the flaws with kind of dying behind the wall and these kind of things, which would be annoying. But it's because you know how good CSGO was. Do you know what? You're comparing it to a game that was so good.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
People are saying invite Simple. People are saying invite Simple, bro. You have him on Discord.
No, now I don't have him on Discord. I never spoke to Simple.
Are they trolling or what?
I think so, yeah. He would drop some heat. he would go in.
Yes, he would actually.
Huh.
Yeah, it's let's see on it. Let's see. The next time I call you, let's see if the game is in a better state, yeah?
It will.